People, I'm going to be doing the online American Community Survey, United States Census Bureau online survey, I guess it would be. So I'm not going to be showing the screen. I don't know if it would matter or if it would be a copyright thing or if it would be legal or not. So I'm not going to be doing it, but it starts off and it says you put in your code to verify, and then it says, is this for your address? And I wrote yes. It says, do you live or stay at this address? And I'm going to click yes. Please make note of the PIN below. So I'm going to be keeping, it's probably going to be a really long recording, video. But I'm going to write down my PIN. Probably going to have me log in again. Please keep track of your PIN. Please select the security question to answer. If you forgot your PIN, you will be asked to provide the thing to read. Please select, so it wants to know what color was your first car, what is your high school mascot, what is the name of your first pet, what city were you born in. Okay, so this, you don't have to be honest with anything because it's like most of these things, it's just for your benefit to log in again. So it wants to know what city were you born in and city, that's probably in case it disconnects. So I wrote down my password. Oh wait, city. Okay, now I'm gonna put in the city name. So this is just for people who are gonna have to deal with this. What is your name and your telephone number? Now, if you don't do this online, then they will send you the thing in the mail to do. And the only reason I'm doing this online is because I would rather have this go online than on a secure server, than to have all this info put in an envelope and mailed. So I put in my name and address and my phone number for them to contact me. First question, the following questions are about everyone who is living or staying at, and that's the address that I gave. First, create a list of people. Enter one person on each line. Leave any extra lines blank. Enter names until you have listed. So what they want you to do is list all the people that are living in your household. And then I guess after you do that, then it's going to go and ask questions for each of those people, probably in order. So I've got the names in there. The next question. The following questions are to make sure this list is as complete as possible. Other than the person listed below, does anyone else live or stay there? So you answer yes or no. So what you're doing is you're listing all the names of the people who live in the house. If it's just you, it's going to say, are you the only person living there? If you list a bunch of people, it's going to say, are these the only people that are living there? And then it goes again and asks, are these the only people living there? Then it says, is the person listed below away now for more than 2 months, like a college student living away at school, or a member of the armed forces personnel living away? And so you have an option of yes or no. Does the person listed below have some other place where he or she usually stays? And since I'm doing this for me now, I'm going to be answering strictly for me and not for anyone else that might or might not live here. Okay, so it says, thank you for your answers so far. The rest of the survey will ask about, and then it lists all the names of the people. So if it's only you, then it will list your name. If there are other people, then it will list their names. Then it says, click next to continue, which I'm going to do. And then it wants to know what your sex is. So it doesn't say how many times a day. It says male or female. So next question, what is blank's date of birth and what is blank's age? Okay, so after you put that info in, it says, is blank of Hispanic, Latino, or Spanish origin? And the answers are no, not of Hispanic, Latino, or Spanish origin. Yes, Mexican, Mexican-American, Chicano, yes, Puerto Rican, yes, Cuban, yes, another Hispanic, Latino, or Spanish origin, enter origin, for example, Argentinian, Colombian, Dominican, Nicaraguan, Salvadorian, Spaniard, and so on. Interesting that they asked that instead of saying, there's nothing saying, are you white? Okay, so now we are at question 6. I wish it said how far along in the survey. I think they said it will take 45 minutes. I'll probably run out of battery by then. What is blank's race? Well, why didn't it just ask that in the beginning? Okay, so you have your option white, black, or African American, American Indian or Alaskan Native, Asian Indian, Chinese, Filipino, Japanese, Korean, Vietnamese, other Asian, enter race, for example, Hmong, Laotian, Thai, Pakistani, Cambodian, and so on. Native Hawaiian, Guatemalan, or Chamorro, Samoan, other Pacific Islander, or some other race. I'm from some other race. Okay, next question. Oh, then they continue on. Please answer the following questions about the house, apartment, or mobile home at, and that's the address that you're doing this from. Which best describes this building? A mobile home, a one-family house detached from any other house, a one-family house attached to one or more houses, a building with 2 apartments, a building with 3 or 4 apartments, a building with 5 to 9 apartments, a building with 10 to 19 apartments, a building with 20 to 49 apartments, a building with 50 or more apartments, a boat, RV, or van. So if you live in a van by the river, then I guess the last one would be your answer. After you click next, it says, about when was this building first built? 2000 or later? They want the year. 1990 to 1999, 1980 to 1989, 1970 to 1979, 1960 to 1969, 1950 to 1959, 1940 to 1949, 1939 or earlier, and then you click next. Okay, sorry about just staring at the wall. When did you move into this building? Honestly, I have no clue, and I'm not going to waste my time trying to figure it out. I'm answering to the best of my ability. How many separate rooms are in this house or apartment? Rooms must be separated by a building archway, include bedrooms, kitchens, etc. Okay, I got to shut off the camera and count the rooms. No idea. Exclude hallways. Okay, so we're excluding hallways. Exclude bathrooms. That changes it again. Include bedrooms and kitchens. So this would be okay, so I was off. I think I was off. All right, and then you're going to click next. Does the house or apartment have hot or running cold water? Well, it's not running now, but it does have it. A bathtub or a shower, a sink with a faucet, a stove or a range or refrigerator, a telephone service which you can both make and receive calls. Includes cell phones, not excludes, includes. At this building, do you or any member of the household own or use any of the following types of computers? Desktop or laptop, smartphone, tablet or other portable wireless computer, some other type of computer. Okay, now we're at question 9. At this building, do you or any member of this household have access to the internet? Yes, by paying a cell phone company or internet service provider. Yes, without paying a cell phone company or internet service provider. No access to the internet at this building. Question 10. Do you or any member of this household have access to the internet using a cellular data plan for a smartphone or other mobile device? Broadband high-speed internet service such as cable, fiber, optics, DSL, satellite internet service installed in this building, dial-up internet service installed in this building, some other type of device. Oops, I forgot to check one of those. Okay, so we're at question 11. How many automobiles, vans, remember I live in a van by the river. How many automobiles, vans, or trucks of 1 ton capacity or less are kept at home for use by members of this household? Should I be honest? Because you have an option of 1 through 6 or more than 6. Which fuel is most used for heating this building? Gas from underground pipes serving the neighborhood, gas, bottle, tank, or LP, electricity, fuel, oil, kerosene, etc., coal or coke, wood, solar energy, other fuel, no fuel used. Okay, so I finished answering 12. 13, does anyone in this household pay for electricity? Well, of course you pay for it, I mean, unless you're going to steal it. Select yes if electricity and gas are billed together. Okay, so we're at 14. No, we're still at 13. Last month, what was the cost of electricity for this building? If electricity and gas are billed together, enter the combined amount. I don't know. How much? The cost of electricity, let's say about that. And then I'm going to go to next. Does anyone in this household pay for gas? Oh boy, when I have a burrito, boy, do I pay for that gas. Yes or no? We're still on question 13. Last month, what was the total cost for gas? I don't know. See, I know they want you to look this info up, but, I mean, come on, I'm going to answer the best I can. I'm not going to look up all this stuff. That's probably a bad answer. Does anyone in the household pay for water and sewer? Yes or no? God, this 13 question is long. Are the water and sewer costs included in the rent of the condo fee, or is there a water charge for water and sewer, or are the sewer costs included in the cost of your water bill if you are at a house? Does this household use other fuels like oil, kerosene, wood, or any other fuel? Not if you live in California in a blue state, you don't use coal. Okay, 14, we're finally at the next question. In the past 12 months, did you or any member of this household receive benefits from food stamp program or SNAP? Do not include WIC, the school lunch program, or assisted from food banks. 15, is this, I'm not gonna, okay, is this apartment part of a condominium, or is this house part of a housing tract? Hold on, I'm still on 15. All right, then now they're trying to figure out if you own this thing with a mortgage or a loan. Does somebody else own it? Do you rent it? Do you rent it out? Wow, they want to know how much your house or condo would sell for if you sold it. So that probably would not apply. Yeah, I'm sure you heard in the back how many times I hit that keypad. Wow. What are the annual real estate taxes for this property? I'm just coming as close as I can, like I said. Number 20, what is the annual payment for fire hazard and flood insurance on this property? I don't remember. All of this stuff is just a rough estimate. So I guess they assume that because nobody in their right mind is going to look all this info up. You'd be doing this survey for hours. Do you or any member of this household have a mortgage, deed of trust, contract of purchase, or similar debt on this property? Yes, yes, contract of purchase, or no. How much is the regular monthly mortgage payment on this property? Okay, that's for 21. Does the regular monthly mortgage payment include payments for real estate taxes on this property? Yes or no? Does the regular monthly mortgage payment include payment for fire hazard insurance on this property? Do you or any member of the household have a second mortgage or a home equity loan on this property? Yes, home equity loan. Yes, second mortgage. yes, second mortgage and home equity loan, or no. The following series of questions refers to, and that is going to be for me right now, if you have additional people in the house or that you listed, you're going to be getting the same series of questions. Where was now, so there, we're back to me. Now we're at question 7. Where was I born? And then it wants to know, in the United States, state the state of the state, or the next answer, outside the United States, enter the name of the foreign country. How did we end up, I went to 7, now I'm back to 10. Okay, at any time in the last 3 months have I attended school or college? Include only nursery or preschool, kindergarten, elementary school, homeschool, and schooling which leads to a high school diploma. No, has not attended in the last 3 months. Yes, public school or public college. Yes, private school, private college, or homeschool. So I guess if you have kids in the house, then you'd be answering that question. So I'm at 11 right now. Oh my God. I hope I've got enough battery power on this thing. I'm sorry about the boring white wall. What is the highest degree or level of school I have completed? No schooling completed. No schooling completed. Nursery or preschool through grade 12, which would be nursery school, kindergarten, grade 1 through 11, specify the grade, or 12th grade, no diploma. High school graduate, regular high school diploma, GED or alternative credentials, college or some college credit, but less than 1 year of college credit, 1 or more years of college credit, no degree, AA degree, BS degree, after bachelor degree, do you have a master's degree, a professional degree beyond a bachelor's degree, or a doctorate? Okay, so got that answered. What is my ancestry or ethnic origin? For example, Italian, Jamaican, African American, Cambodian, Cape Verdean, wasn't that one of the Big Brother shows? Norwegian, Dominican, French, Canadian, Haitian, Korean, Lebanese, Polish, Taiwanese, Mexican, Ukrainian, and so on. I thought I answered that. I don't know. I probably answered that wrong just now. Do I speak a language other than English at home? Yeah, I speak internet. Yes or no? Did I live in this location 1 year ago? Yes, here. No, outside of the United States or Puerto Rico, or no, different house in the U.S. or Puerto Rico. Now I'm at 16. Am I currently covered by any of the following types of health insurance or health coverage plans? A, insurance through a current or former employer or union or another family member. Insurance purchased directly from an insurance company by me or another member. Medicare for people 65 or older or people with certain disabilities. Medicaid, medical assistance, or any kind of government assistance plan for those with low incomes or disability. TRICARE or any other medical health care. VA, including those who have never used or enrolled for VA health care. Indian Health Service, or the last one, any other type of health insurance coverage plan. Let's see, so what would I be picking? Okay, so I think that's the right answer. Am I deaf, or do I have a serious difficulty? I have a difficulty reading, not hearing. Your answer is a yes or no. Am I blind, or do I have serious difficulty seeing even when wearing glasses? Yes or no. Because of the physical, mental, or emotional condition, why do I keep doing that? Do I have serious difficulty concentrating, remembering, or making decisions? No, I'm not the president of the U.S., so that would not apply to me. Okay, we're still at 18. Do I have I did it again. I keep doing, do I have serious difficulty walking or climbing stairs? Only if there are like 500 flights of them. Do I have difficulty dressing or bathing? Oh boy, it's so hard to put my socks on. That was a yes or a no. Because of a physical, mental, or emotional condition, do I have difficulty doing errands alone, such as visiting a doctor's office or shopping? I hate going to a doctor's office, so yeah, I have a difficult time with that. What is your marital status? Married now, widowed, divorced, separated, never married, or she took your house and you're upset? That wasn't true for the last one. Okay. Has blank ever served on active duty in the U.S. Armed Forces, Reserves, or National Guard? Never served in the military? Only on active duty for training in the Reserves or National Guards? Now on active duty, or on active duty in the past but not now? Last week, did I work for pay at a job or business? Let's see, what do they count as work? Work for someone else for wages, work in your own business, professional practice, or family, any work in a family business, any part-time work including babysitting, do not count as work, housework or yard work, unpaid volunteer work, school work, work done as a resident or inmate of an institutional facility. How do I want to answer this? How do I want to answer this? Because that's really going to mess up their tally. Okay, is the work location inside the limit of the city? Oh boy, do I want to do that? Name of the country. Name of the state. It's probably going to say I didn't answer completely. How did you get to work last week? Car, truck, or van? Bus or trolley bus? Streetcar or trolley car? Subway or elevated? Railroad, ferry boat, taxi cab, motorcycle, bicycle? You walked? Worked from home, worked at home, or other method? During the past 12 months, 52 weeks, did you work 50 or more weeks? Count paid time off as work. Did you work 50 or more weeks? Oh, I think life is working, isn't it? During the past 12 months, in the weeks worked. Try saying that. In the weeks worked. In the weeks worked, in the weeks worked. How many hours did you usually work each week? There's a box for the number. Now I'm at 41. The next series of questions are about the type of business you worked for and the type of work that you did. Man, do I want water. Describe clearly your chief job, activity, or business last week. If you have more than one job, describe the one at which you worked the most hours. If you had no job or business last week, give information for the last job or business. Were you an employee of a private for-profit company or business, or an individual for wages, salaries, or commissions? An employee of a private not-for-profit, tax-exempt, or charitable organization? A local government employee, city, county, etc., a state government employee, an active duty U.S. Armed Forces member, a federal government employee excluding active duty military, self-employed in own, not incorporated business, professional practice, or farm. Do you have a farm? Self-employed in own, incorporated business, professional practice, or farm. Working without pay in a family business or farm. Oh, that would be terrible. To have to work on a farm and not be paid? What is the name of your company's business? Oh boy, that's dangerous. If you list none, they're going to say, well, why don't you have a business? What kind business license? What kind of business or industry was this? Oh boy. Is this business mainly manufacturing, wholesale trade, retail trade, other agricultural? Well, if it's not manufacturing, wholesale trade, retail trade, other, what kind of work were you doing on the job? For example, okay, so they want to know what you were doing. What were your most important activities or duties? Oh my God, I'm answering with the same answer on all of this. They're going to be pissed. 47, the next few questions are about your income during the past 12 months. For each type of income received, give your best estimate total of the amount in the last 12 months. For income received jointly, report the appropriate. Did blank receive any wages, salaries, commissions, bonuses, or tips during the past 12 months? Yes or no? What was the amount? Report amount for all jobs before any deductions. I don't even know. And then they want an amount. And I guess if they sent this over to the IRS and it didn't match your taxes, you'd have a major problem. I have no idea. Did blank receive any self-employment income from his own non-farm business or farm business, including proprietorships or partners during the past? I don't know. What was the amount? Report net income after business expenses or your business law. Oh boy. Did blank receive any interest, dividends, net rental income, royalty income, or income from estates and trusts during the past 12 months? Yes or no? Did blank receive any Social Security or railroad retirement benefits during the past 12 months? Yes or no? We're still on 47. Did blank receive any supplemental security income SSI payments during the past 12 months? Yes or no? Did blank receive any public assistance or welfare payments from the state or local welfare office during the past 12 months? Yes or no? Did blank receive any retirement, survivor, or disability benefits during the past 12 months? Do not include Social Security. I'm undercutting all my numbers because I have no idea what these numbers are. Did blank receive income or on a regular basis from any other source such as the Department of Veterans Affairs? Payments, unemployment compensation, child support, or alimony during the past 12 months do not include lump sum payments such as money from inheritance or sale of home. Yes or no? According to our calculations, I received blank from all income during the past 12 months. Is this correct? Yes or no? I don't know. You are almost done. You may choose to review and edit your answers by clicking review, or to submit your answers and complete the American Community Survey without reviewing. Click submit. I'm going to click submit. Thank you for completing the American Community Survey. Your answers have been submitted to the U.S. Census Bureau December 13th, 2018 at 11:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Exit survey. So if you end up getting the United States Census Bureau American Community Survey, this is what it's all about.